guys, thanks for joining me for part 5. I'm currently 7 over par through 12 onto the 13th hole now. Now this is a nice little hole, furthest point away from the clubhouse, but you can still see the clubhouse clear as day. That's how flat this whole area was, so I highly recommend walking this course to take it all in, although it is long. But let's get into a drone video of this hole. Alrighty guys, this is the hole that, if you're familiar with my Facebook page, the description will be down the bottom. This is where I ran the competition from to guess how long my drive was. I think from memory it was 246 metres, and I think it was Louis from Lismore who actually won it here in Australia. From memory, I could be wrong, could be right, I can't remember. But yeah, Christine actually got a little slow-mo on the iPhone here too of the swing, because it was a nice little setting, because there was nothing behind me. All you can see is just the wasteland, and the airport was actually dead straight behind my hat there too at Maroochy there. So I kept this low, as you'll probably see right now. It did really stay, yep, nice and low there under the wind. I'm still strong into the wind here. Got a 5-iron gripping down. I think it was almost 170 metres, but I'm slowly learning to do that shot, but I do overhook it sometimes. I'm just behind the bunker right there where the hump is right there. Now, obviously YouTube golf, I'm on the 13th hole, and your blood sugar's starting to go low, and here come the knives. Anybody who's filmed on YouTube knows that it's a long process. If you don't bring snacks along, you get tired, you make bad shots, and here's one of the worst shots of the day. I've knifed it straight over the green, and my beautiful wife, being the great cameraman, went over there and saw the evidence right there. So I should put a little Law and Order dun dun song right there. But look, I'm there for 3. I kind of actually, later on in this vlog, you'll know why I was putting off the green a bit more, because I just started getting a bit of the chipping yips, but I think my back was a bit sore and I was pulling up early, getting the knife, and this is where she's kind of told me how much further I got to go. Now I'm putting this, and look at the flag blowing. I've hit it and I thought I've done it well, and then it's just gone. It's straight all the way down, rolling, and eventually ends up in a little kind of grassy wasteland water area. I think there was a busted sprinkler head there or something. I didn't really take relief. I just put it, think I could do good. Put it there. So if I sink that, I get my double.
That's good.
There's Mount Coolum there again. If you're from Maroochy River, can you explain to me why the flags are so low? I think it's because of the wind, because it's so windy, but I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. But I've never played golf where I'm a solid, 15 centimetres taller than the flag. Now, I just should have went in, but this was a disaster. So that's a triple. That's taking me to 10 over. So, yeah, but what can you do? Look, I'm having fun. And, golf being a mental game, I'm right into a pretty hard hole there with my water on the left and water and hazard on the right. But actually, I didn't really take it with me from the last hole, so I think we had some red lollies, some snakes, had a few snakes, had a bit of water, calmed down, had a nice little cut fade into just on top of the ridges up there. I think there it is right there to the left of the magpie right there.
Yep,
and honestly, I've found the only bad lie in the course, which was on top of one of those humps. But look, I'm in play, considering all that water's there, and I've got a handicap. I didn't go in the water. I'll call that a success any day. But there it is, there, ball above my feet. I've actually hit this pretty well, but you're not going to tell by the wind. It's gone up, and it's just kind of blocked drawed a bit. Didn't really turn over. But I've left myself with a relatively, look, I'm going to say for a professional, average up and down. For me, pretty hard. Now, when you see where my position is after this, you'll probably understand why I'm putting it off the green. The water goes all the way around. There she's kind of, we're trying to figure it out. There it is there. But the water goes all the way around this green here. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to knife another chip in there. So I'm just going to play a putter, hit it up and hit it safe. And honestly, where this putt ends up, I probably would have done around the same with a chip anyway. So I've got myself about a 3.5, 4 metre putt for par. But you can see the water all the way around there. Now this is probably the putt of the day. I just thought, wow, I thought I had this for a great par. Wind has just gone boom and just stopped. I'm thinking there's nothing worse than putting a ball that stops in the heart of the hole like that. Read it well, but bogey 11 over. I'm not too unhappy. She's zooming back there. Honestly, not that this sounds rude, one of the more boring holes on the course, but if this hole's on any other course, it'd be a signature hole for a course. But There's the old Pennants team. They went from a group of 3 to 4 to 7 to I think about 9 at the end there. But yeah, guys, really liking this so far. Mount Coolum, there's the gorilla right there above my head there, and bull washers on every tees, plenty of water. There's warm, those cold bubblies too, those bubblers with those gas things just behind me. You can see a toilet there. Cleanest toilets ever been on a golf course. Now, honestly, probably because it's brand new. We'll see what those toilets are like in 10 years. But let's get into some drone footage in a minute. I don't know how many people are like me, but when it comes to golf, there's nothing more than I love than a short par 4 with no protection. So this had half of what I like. It had a short par 4, but had plenty of protection, as you'll see. Bunkers everywhere. Now, we spent about 10 minutes looking for this golf ball, which we later found it was sitting on top of a bunker. I actually thought I went a lot further, but I didn't. I've chipped on relatively long birdie putt. Now, I've slowed this next footage down. I apologise, the battery ran out of the camera halfway through this putt. So I two-putted it for a pass. I'm 11 over through 15 holes. So I'll just do a little slow-mo here and talk over it. So I've got 16, 17 and 18, which I think is some of the best, nicest 3 finishing holes in a golf course anywhere. And the way the sun was setting, especially when there's no trees, it really has a nice feel. It's a nice winter season now. It's turning over. The sun feels a lot better. So I'll see you for part 6. So we'll see if we can get some of those shots back. So thanks, guys. See you soon.